should be interesting. This message is for those that need to hear it. It's pretty much what you need to hear right now. That's it. Shuffling the cards as we speak. I do have crystals to the left of me. Selenite and spirit quartz. I am currently out in my car, so welcome to my car. It's a very nice place to be. It's very serene. I don't have the windows down, so it is only just my energy and yours, of course. Taking several deep breaths so that I may resonate with you and know what channel energies must come through me to reach you. O those of the highest white light, please use me as a divine channel. For I know where I stand. I know my energies. Please connect me with the viewers of those to be watching. I just saw 144 on the clock. Makes me think about is it the 144,000? That are said to be chosen, right? Now I'm getting the energy of decision making. There's some kind of energy of a decision needing to be made already. Go ahead and do a little overhand. I guess I'm quiet now. Due to just me being nervous. I don't even know why it's things like that, but I'm knowing to express myself now when these kind of energies come up, so that it's not more so just me thinking about it. Me having a Gemini sun, I'm just always thinking. And it's about time I try to vocalize that thinking, really keep it inside of my head. Okay. Messages you need to hear right now. And of course, this is a tarot deck. Maybe I should have mentioned something like that. This is my first video as well. This is peaking. This is the Seven of Pentacles. It's making me think about you're waiting for something. Patience is somewhat needed. I just saw 345 on the clock, so you're in line. You're in purpose when going through these kind of moments right now. There's a sense of pay attention to your surroundings is what I'm getting on. Well, I'm sorry if you can hear that bass. But there's definitely decision making on some kind of growth or seeds that you've planted. It could be in anything due to anywhere, mostly pertaining to the physical, something in the 3D. It could be a seed that you planted elsewhere in a different dimension, and it's just now being able to be seen in the 3D from another dimension. Say the seed was planted in the 5D, which to me is somewhat coordinary to the cosmical plane. as that of the 4D would be the mind. So I see, me saying I see reminds me of the Amum Kowalili, and that is your opposite of the MC in your chart for astrology, of course. But here we have two cards that came out. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Basically, then again, like I said, patience. There's some need of patience and waiting it out till the end, you know? Like, it's gonna be slow, you know? But it's almost as if you can see where you're going. Like, you can see the path ahead of you and how it will play out, but it's not here in the 3D as of right now. You need some sort of patience. There's this sense of protection as well, as in shield your energy, almost shield those things that you hold close to you, is also what I'm hearing. So this I'm gonna leave out, and that's the Knight of Pentacles. And you also got the Six of Wands, which makes me think of victory. You have victory, you have social recognition, you have balance, you have harmony in so many ways. And even this white horse reminds me of being in connection with the divine in some sort. So it's, you understand a lot of what you're already going through is what I'm getting from this, especially with these two. And usually a knight is on a horse. This knight is not on a horse. He's on his legs, but this one is on his high horse. So it's given, in due time you will be able to attain this victory sense energy, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I am hoping for maybe another message from Spirit, from the tarot, and then I will go into Oracle, because I have one Oracle deck here, and I also have an Angel Message deck. So bottom deck, because I'm going to put this away, bottom deck is the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely something to do with the 3D tangible kind of energy. There's something to do with that. And even with this, it gives a good nurturing vibe. So you nurturing that aspect of self, maybe, is what I'm getting at right now. Just from the energy of this card alone, it's just giving nurture that of self. Also, maybe you want to give yourself some grapes, you know, nurture the body, nurture that of self. I'm also getting energies. It's crazy, and it just slipped my mind. It's crazy. There's peace, though. There's always peace in that. Oh, I just got it back. An altar. To me, I see my body as being my own altar. So when I dress it up with stuff like this, I'm also respecting that of my ancestors, due to the fact that this vessel of mine is this vessel is that of Gaia's creation. You know, it's somewhat of there's a combined effort between my soul making and that of Gaia's workship to get this that I have here in the 3D. So I'm respecting this by either, you know, I don't know why I'm getting told to take a shower, but a shower, or eating the right things, eating healthy, exercising, all those kind of things could probably excuse me, get you in the right mindset. Also, now my throat chakra is kind of slipping up, so that could be something with you as well. Mantras is what I'm also getting at. Maybe some mantras will also help speaking these things into the 3D, saying what you actually want, nurturing that what you've brought here to the 3D through your own thought and thinking process. Nurture that, show love in that, hold that, protect that, because that's ultimately probably what's going to lead you to victory. So nurture thyself is also what I'm getting. So just nurture thyself. Let's sit those up there. And the card that I asked for come out was this right here, which is the Five of Cups. It's given an energy of depression is what I just heard. But this could also be what you're going through. But this is what you not want. Like, this is what you want. But this is the energy that you're feeling right now. But there's a need for you to take your time and know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and that things will take time in order for you to get to it. But what is time, right? But time to me is something only here in the 3D. So in the 4D, time is something that isn't relevant. 5D and those and above, it's not really something that's relevant. Time is only really relevant here in the 3D. So it's really perfect for seeing all these pentacles that's been coming up for you. So take your time. Take your time. Like, understand self's time, your own inner clock. Focus on that clock, and maybe that'll lead you to understanding what you do have, not what's externally displayed to you, because you have it all. You have it all, according to me, just seeing the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups to me in tarot is I'm seeing a plane right now, so you can be about to travel and be happy, you know. I just felt those energies because it came from this, you know, be happy. But the Two of Cups to me is a Kundalini awakening kind of energy. Some would say it's a twin flame. Some would say it's the divine union, the energies of a masculine and feminine energies coming to one, or someone that's coming into your life. But of course, I can tell you anything you want to hear, but to me, it's given a Kundalini awakening, some kind of awakening from behind, you know, because the two, it's behind him, it's on somewhat of on his back that I can see, but and his head is in his arms, you know. Focus on self, you know. On the card, it doesn't seem too much of a focus on this, but in traditional tarot, there's someone focusing too much on the 3, which is some spilled milk. Like, you know, don't focus on what bad has happened. Focus on what's good and what's standing. I just saw 0, 1, 2, 3 on the clock. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 now on the clock. So you're still moving forward. You're in the right motion. I'm glad that you're still here, understanding and listening to this message so that you can attain it. So, other than that, I'm going to go into Oracle now. Really focus on self around these times, and to see that not even a major has come up during that reading, it's just kind of symbolized that right now what you're going through isn't too much of major. It's not it's not something that's you have to go through. I mean, of course you have to go through it, but it's not something to really be too depressed over, you know. It's kind of giving that energy. It's nothing to be too depressed over or let down by. It's a lot of things. Spirit has your back. I just saw 1333 and 333 to me, and a lot of the things that I go by are by my own energies and what I believe, because you can get really mixed up with what a lot of others believe, and then you tend to take that on. But there are energies of starting to believe in what you believe in, you know, and have faith in what you believe in. So with the 333 that I just saw, it's giving that spirit has your back mentally, physically, spiritually, in any kind of way that you can probably think of. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they have your back, and it's mostly that of the unseen, but they will make their presence known through others and the things around you and the things that come into your life. It's just about paying attention to that. So this card wanted to come out, so I'm going to keep it, and Pluto just kind of showed itself, so I'm going to use this and just say that only one card kind of wants to come out from this deck that I have here. But Pluto, I understand that even right now Pluto has gone retrograde around the times of this video. I would say that it's timeless, which indeed it can be timeless, but when this gets posted, which is around like May 6th of 2022, so it's like this rebirth energy. I had got this energy from the Kundalini. So that could be something that you're going through, and that's even why it's kind of energies that you're going through right now. Like, you're going through some form of transformation, and that's why it at first would seem like, oh, this is horrible, this is bad, why am I going through this, I don't want to have to deal with this, da, 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 da. But you're going through an awakening, and it's almost like you're at the end of the tunnel and there's light. Like, you just have you have to move slow in the process. Don't rush to get to this success, and have faith and trust that what you're going through right now will inevitably lead you to where you need to be. It's just a part of the plan. And of course, Pluto being on the outskirts, it's one of, like, I believe the slowest moving planets in our solar system. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't take me for granted. But, and this is a number 9 card, so me seeing that is giving, and 9 is encompassing of all the numbers before it, so it's like, it's a powerful time, 100%. And there's that decision making thing again with the 2. And then the 7 is given, there's a lot of options, there's a lot of energy, it's a lot going on. There could be senses of confusion but on what decision to make, but in due time, if you focusing on what you want and what you believe to be true and your success, you will get to where you will want to be. 100%. Just don't focus too much on what's external to you. Focus on what's internal. Focus on your own tempering of your own 2 cups. It's crazy how I'm seeing temperance, and temperance didn't even come through. But look at this. There's partnership. And Juno. I really don't know too much about Juno, which is crazy because I do have the book here, and that's what I'm going to read from for you. But to me, when I also look at the card, I get the energies of you bringing balance to the energies within you. You bringing that energy of this Kundalini awakening. This back here, because the 2 kind of energy is kind of resembled. But, and then is this okay, it's a 3 and a 1. So what's this, 31? It seems you are finding an ability to communicate with self through this kind of energy. You know, there is a possibility for even just one being as me to have 2 selves unseen, and that's somewhat the energies of what's going on. Like, they want you to focus on what there is in the unseen for you. Of course, what we can see is what we see. You see this card, you see this, but what you don't see, which is the unseen, is my inner feminine. You know, you see my masculine because that's what's displayed, but my inner feminine is somewhat displayed through my own intuitive thinking, and that's through me knowing my own energies and where my intuitive feminine lies within for me. So I've done that through going through self-analyzation and understanding that, oh, I do have an energy to work on for self rather than what's displayed externally to me. You know, focus more on what's given to you, not what's externally displayed. You know, you innately will have 2 cups to self that you could always keep tempered, but those on the external can have energies of falling over or doing this and that. It's given the energy of being fickle. Like, there's stability here within self, but externally there's always some energy of, oh, this is gonna happen, oh, this is gonna happen, oh, this is gonna happen. Focus on self. Look at the energies of self. It's just somewhat of an energy that to me is going on all around the world, is that when you don't focus on self to the point where it's an energy of where you don't care for others. Like, still show empathy and understanding of where others come from, but know when you want to put your energies in certain places, you know? So I'm going to look for this card, number 31, Juno. So the asteroid Juno, I'm going to have you look at the card as well as I read this. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, the wife of Jupiter, and the mother of Mars. She is queen, the organizer of society. And she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. So that's the thing. It's gonna take a lot of work. I'm not even gonna say a lot, but it's gonna take a good amount of work to get these energies that together. Like just this Two of Cups energy for self. Like it's gonna take some time to get it together. I just saw 2034. So doing that will get you in the right line of going the right way. So just understanding energies of self, what your own energy feels like, and how that would get you to those great rewards for self. So the gift that this bestows upon you is true partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. So then again, you really do have to really understand those energies of self if you want to see it displayed externally to you. You would want to do onto yourself as you would like done onto others. That's what I would always like to say. So it's giving that kind of energy. You wouldn't want to love someone else if you don't even really truly love yourself. You know, it's gonna almost be displayed that that person doesn't truly love themselves. So they're gonna kind of start displaying some weird stuff. So and that's giving the energies of when you mess with somebody else, they always got the kind of energy to tip over. So it's like when you focus on self, you're gonna stay up. You're gonna stay up. So that's through this. That's through the oracle. Now I'm going to get angel messages and leave it at that. I would have kept that, but no, because it's just like, okay, they want me to take that one, so I'm gonna take it. It's crazy just to have you working on the energies of self. You know, I'm getting called to tell you to work with selenite. So this is selenite right here. That's what selenite looks like. It's a good balancing energy. It's one of that of Selene. I'm sorry if my nails were looking like that. There's some self-conscious energies that just stepped out right there. But try to focus on self now. Or female, I'm sorry if I didn't mean to disrespect you. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it because it's somewhat of an energy that I'm even working on right now, is focusing on self. So it's fun. It's fun. It's definitely fun. You know, you really get a chance to focus on how your magic works. You get to really understand how your magic works and how you can apply that to your day-to-day. It's like you feel good. Not say you feel good, but I feel good in this mindset of being able to do what I want and feel the magic from doing that. You know, but I focused on my own 2 cups first before I started to really express that to others. But here we have crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I feel like I said that earlier, to focus on your faith and what you believe in. And Archangel Michael is saying to focus on that with crystal clear intentions. Crystal clear intentions. And that was bottom deck. Here we have, I don't know how many cards that fell right here, but I'm grabbing and saying what they all say. Spiritual understanding. Man, a lot of these cards have a lot of sacred geometry, so you could literally be getting activated as you look at the card. Me knowing my own energies, I know that something like that is possible. Okay, so Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Somewhat of literally what I just said. And it's being displayed through the card, and that's Archangel Raziel that is helping you. Here we have sensitivity, which kind of makes sense for these energies. It's like you're somewhat of being, not you being sensitive, but you have that sensitive kind of energy. It's given empath, like you are affected by what's around you and the energies that are going on all around you. Like you feel those more strongly. Archangel Hanael, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Focus on your 2 cups. Honor yourself and your feelings. So it's given focus on the body, you know, like take a shower, like I said earlier, or do something that'll probably make you feel good physically, you know. To me, what is that? I like walking. I really do like walking. Like I take walks quite often. And when I do step out of being in the usual spot that I am, I find more enjoyment, 100%. See, it's a brilliant idea. Whenever I see someone riding a horse or a unicorn, I think about how they have control over their life, or they have a connection with their higher self and the things that they want. Even the lightning bolt to me is significant of a divine intervention, and even for the human to be, or the angel, I'm sorry, to be touching that, it's given control. You know, you have control over what you want. Archangel Uriel says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. It's an energy of that 4D mind, 5D mind thinking is being brung down here to the 3D. So know what you're thinking, and know that what you're thinking is divinely guided in this current moment. You know what to do. There's a sense that you know what to do. There's like, you already know. It's this energy of you being very, it's giving high priestess energy, in tune with that of the intuition, you know. Archangel Uriel, once again. So it's the same thing with the mind, with the brilliant idea, and you know what to do. And he's literally saying yes twice. He says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. It's definitely a sign. And do some research on Archangel Uriel. He might really be something that resonates with not just you or just something in your life. Just do some research upon him. It's really good to even just know something about anything, especially if you don't truly know all of it, because you can, I wouldn't say, you can never really know everything or all of anything. Everyone has their own perspective on something, and you can really learn a lot from someone else's perspective. So just look it up. Probably go to like 3 different web pages and just scroll and just look, but there might be something that resonates. So here we have hello from heaven. You could have a loved one that has passed on recently that is saying hello right now, saying that they have your back. There's nothing to worry about. Archangel Azrael, almost giving me energies that I've seen this before, but nope, this is the first one. So far, there's Archangel Raziel with the spiritual understanding. You have Archangel Hanael with sensitivity. And you have Archangel Uriel with brilliant idea and you know what to do. So that's 3 different angels thus far, as well as Archangel Azrael, which will make it the 4th. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. This could be energies that you could be getting a blessing coming up recently in probably the next week or 2 weeks, pertaining to how you feel right now. Like, they could be your loved ones in heaven, or those in heaven could be wanting to give you a gift bestowed upon you on the actions that you're about to take now, pertaining to this brilliant idea, or you know what to do. They're going to give you a gift from just that, you know. Focus on that idea and focus on self. So I'm getting energies. These might want to come together. It kind of flipped over so they don't. Compassion. Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So they want you to soften your heart. Don't be so strict. Somewhat be open. Show compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Just don't be so hard on yourself. Just somewhat be light. Be light. Even in times of darkness, only think of light things, you know? literally thinking of a ball of light or an orb of light, thinking of the sun is somewhat a beautiful way to get you out of the energies of thinking you're in the dark. Even if you are in the dark, make a light. You are the light. There is no such as, even if in the darkest depths, there's the brightest light. In the brightest light, there cast a dark shadow. So it's like they kind of work off each other. Just, you can't just be in one without the other. They coincide with each other. And that's my thinking on it. So have compassion for self and that light that you hold within. And here we have overcoming difficulties. Usually when I see this card, I think about how the rings going around the mountain, it signifies a spirit. I just saw 3045, so it signifies a spiritual awakening or some kind of awakening into some kind of lifestyle. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So you're definitely going forward. And the rainbow that's just coming off this card really signifies there's something forward that's going to be going for you. So I hope you enjoyed the message. That was the message for me being in my car. I really do hope that you get a chance to focus on self and understand that those energies of doing so will get you to a better spiritual understanding. It'll take you out of these energies and bring you into such a partnership that will lead you to victory and success. But you really have to take time and focus on self and know that you are protected. Loved ones in heaven are here for you. Those from the archangels and all of the highest white light, even those in the depths, like ancestors. I'm not saying like ancestors, but there's energies of knowing that people on earth, people in the skies, people in the stars, everything that you can think that would want to support you is supporting you. You have to trust and have faith and believe in your own thinking.